Hello, welcome to an episode of, I'm going to put this on seriousness, on my seriousness podcast. I'm going to change that to, like, seriousness / conversational. Because I love having good conversations. Even if I'm just, because half the time I change the subject very quickly and I don't finish what I'm talking about, and then I go on to 1,000 different things, but I really do hope that you enjoy them. I enjoy doing them, and I don't do them for money. I don't make money doing them yet. This was really just kind of a fling-a-ling thing that my friend put it in my head. My girl, Dee, she told me, she was like, you need to start doing fucking podcasts. Because I have a lot to say, man. I'm just one of those motherfuckers that just likes to talk. I just gotta get shit out, man. Like, it just has to, you just have to get it out, man. Like, and I mean, in that area, you know, you take the good with the bad when you just have to get shit out. Because I get flacked, you know, from here and there a little bit, but for the most part, you know, I haven't been banned yet, but I try to just talk about things that I would want, like, just try to help anyone that I can with my life experiences so they don't have to go through what I fucking went through, and vice versa. And if, you know, I'm always curious to hear about your guys' life experiences and what you're going through, and, you know, it's so hard to fucking get it live. Like, actually live on Facebook or whatever. Because I haven't figured that out totally. Because I use an app. Like, I don't use, you know, a lot of fancy stuff. You know, a lot of people have this general idea, like, because I've had a couple people ask me, you know, like, what kind of equipment do you use and whatnot? What kind of mic? And I just, you know, I have a Samsung A20, and I just talk into that. And it works. You know, it picks up people, my guest speakers and my friends and people on the side that want to add something. But it's just old me tonight. And I'm just sitting in the car as usual. And I sit in the car because my dad does not like me to smoke cigarettes outside, because it will come into his window and he will start to smell it, because he has a nose like a fucking wolf. I know that a person who's not a smoker who smells smoke, it's fucking disgusting to them. They hate it. Because I don't smoke inside or anything, but so I started smoking cigarettes in my car, and then it turned into like this thing that I do my podcasts on, and I sit in here with my laptop sometimes and do a bunch of stuff on there. Like, I don't know, but anywhere this is my sanctuary now. You know, it used to be my parents' basement. Now it's outside my parents' house. But oh fuck, I'm laughing at myself. But anyway, I just want to say I appreciate everybody for listening to these and all these awesome fucking downloads. I check them and they make me so happy when I get to a new 100. Like I said, I'm not trying to be famous off this shit. I'm just trying to be as real with somebody or anybody that I can, and enjoy my life, enjoy my friends before I gotta clock the fuck out. But yeah, I want to talk today about, and I have a movie kind of offering. It's got explicit, it's not family friendly, but it's a movie about, what is it about? It's got that chick from Resident Evil in it, like Mila Jovovich, when she's really, really young, like younger. I think she did this in between Resident Evil and like some other shit. But yeah, it's explicit, most definitely. It doesn't have any rape scenes in it or nothing like that, but it's called 45. And I somehow I missed this, because I'm all about like really fucked up kind of movies and shit that fucks with your psyche a little bit, but doesn't like scar you for life, It's just like, ooh, that movie was fucked up, But yeah, it's a movie called 45 about this guy. Yeah, just check it out. But it's about a man abusing a woman in one way or another. And, that's what I kind of want to talk about is how, not all men and not all women, I don't want to stereotype in these podcasts. If I do, and I let it slip out, I really apologize because I don't feel that way about all men or all women. Everyone is unique to their own diversity. I don't group anybody together. With whether it's a horoscope or a fucking, or their fucking, their background or whatever. I don't judge them for any of that. I've learned that just harbors anger and jealousy and resentment. And, those are traits that I have happily gotten rid of for hopefully forever for the most part. But anyway, yes, how there are some men out there and even women, chicks, you do it too, who, of course, this is just all across the board in any situation. One person to another person who can abuse another person and then blame it on their genes or how they grew up and how you made me do this. And I've been hearing this a lot lately, I guess, in my, not in my personal life, but in my friends' personal lives, I guess. I'm not going to split that because that's definitely not my place to say that, but there's just a situation, there's been a couple situations as of late in my life where, I see things from an observant standpoint of someone who's not abusing someone, but, pretty much said, you push me to cheating. You push me to that and that. And one thing I realize is like, I think that it can be very true that somebody really can push you to a certain level. It depends on the person, I think, in the situation and everything. It just all like depends upon the structure of everything that's going down. But, that is kind of like dodging your own personal responsibility for your own actions. Because if there's anything I've learned from teen to young adult to adult now, fucking you have got to take responsibility for your own actions. If you don't, that's cool. You can play the blame game all day. But you're going to lose out on friendship. You're going to lose out on better times. You're going to lose out on positivity. Because that'll drain you. Anyway, I just wanted to shed some quick light on that. Come correct. Take responsibility for the shit that you are. I hate taking responsibility for anything, dude. I can't fucking stand it. But do I do it? Yeah. Did I fuck that guy? Yeah. When I shouldn't have? Yeah. I've done some pretty shady shit, dude. Like I said, about my background if you listen to my serious podcast that, I've mentioned it in many other ways that I used to be, a liar, like real bad pathological liar. And most of those people, they don't come out of it or change or whatever. But I broke the fucking web, dude. And I'm not saying I'm never going to lie again, dude. Like, I'm not perfect. Nobody's fucking perfect, man. Of course, sometimes I'll let one slip out because it's my reflex. But I've been doing that since I was 8 years old, like. So it's like I'm kind of coming out of this fizzy, like, I created this illusion for myself of how I thought the world was and how everything was, and now it is how it really is. Like, I try to live in reality instead of in a fucking fantasy like I did for all those years. And the fantasy was, the fantasy was really because I hated my reality at the time. So I made up stories, tall tales. But anyway, back to 45. I think that's what it called. Or did I say 50? I'm so tired. But I want to get some podcasts out because I've got stuff to say. Abusiveness. When a person hits another person, okay, to make a point, that's toxic as fuck, dude. Cut that shit. Like, I'm trying not to give anything away on this movie, but okay, I'm just gonna give one example from this movie of this guy is really, he has horrible anger problems. And he said, oh, it came from my mom, it came from, my parents never wanted kids and blah, blah, blah. There are plenty of people out there who, have become a success despite what their environment was. I mean, yes, it's tough to overcome, but it can be done. I know of a preacher who got thrown in the fucking dumpster, dude, when he was, old enough to remember it. He stayed in a dumpster for like 13 days. And he could walk around being a piece of shit, but he made, he found his calling or whatever and what he's supposed to do on this earth, and he made it positive. That's what I think, always turning negatives into fucking positives, man, and how powerful that can be. But yeah, that toxicity and that, just from what I've learned from all the manipulation that I would perform with all these stupid lies, try and manipulate and puppet string, not just myself, most of the time, trying to keep track of lies all the damn time is fucking exhausting as fuck. But also, lies and manipulation, they come hand in hand. But anyway, back to toxicity. A person hits in the movie, I'm trying to stick with one thing. See, I told you I jump around. It's fucking, I have so much to say. In the movie, she is wearing this, revealing outfit or whatever. And some shit went down with, they sell guns pretty much. Like, with the number scratched off and whatnot. Non-traceable guns. And she sold it to somebody he didn't want, and he is very controlling and everything. So he hit her up and down, dude. Called her a fucking whore. Called her this and that. Cut her fucking hair. Because, but then again, 5 minutes later, he's, baby, I'm sorry, and blah, 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 blah. Now, it happens like one time, just in my opinion. Okay, this is because this can all be construed as to a person's perspective. Because somebody could come out with like, well, what if this situation is this situation? It makes me think. But for example, okay, let's say that happens one time. And that in itself, though, that act is so fucking putrid and disgusting to do to someone. That's power. That's power that person in the movie, or just that person, period, had to fucking have. And I'm sorry, baby, I'll never do it again. That's the manipulation coming back again. Because more than likely, they're gonna fucking do it again. Once they cross that line of hitting and fucking, can you imagine if something, fuck. I have knock on wood, I have never been physically abused, ever. I never allowed it, and I've lucked out many, many a time because I run my mouth sometimes, like as an entertainer and whatnot, said some offensive shit to people and then they get pissed or whatever. But I've never been in a physically abusive relationship, despite what people have fucking said. You know, I was with someone who was a fighter, and everybody was like, she beat you. No, do you see any fucking bruises and fucking scratches and shit? Just because somebody fights doesn't mean that they're fucking fighting the one they love or whatever. But anyway, on a side tip, like, yeah, I think that is horrible pussy shit. I think secretly deep down they want that power because they're not going to get that power anywhere else. Someone who is that toxic, that manipulative, that abusive, that fucking, oh God, what is the fucking word, man? Like abhorrent and shit like that. Just demeaning like his or her just demeanor, like, fuck, man, like, I'm gonna overpower you, you're gonna listen to what I say, you ain't going fucking nowhere, bitch. Or you ain't going fucking nowhere, you know. Chicks can do it to dudes. I've seen it and I've heard about it many a time. But I'm gonna get to the women in a second. This is primarily, well, like I said, a person on a person, but primarily if, you know, a man did it to a woman or a man did it to a man or whatever, you know, in those situations if it was a gay relationship, I mean, that could be serious. Like, I knew someone that they fucking threw bows, meaning like, you know, fuck, man. I mean, they would hurt each other because they're both men and they both know how to fucking, you know, they have this testosterone, this rage inside them, you know. Not all men have rage. I've met lots of sensitive men. I've met men who are way girlier than I am. I'm barely girly. I'm tomboyish as fuck. But, like I said, everybody is their own person. So I'm trying not to categorize this, but just you know, some men or many men, you know, they have ego. They want to know that they can fucking provide. They bring home the motherfucking bacon. They make the motherfucking majority of the goddamn decisions. And there's certain shit that I'm just saying primarily in a straight relationship just right now. Just for context, because it's pretty common. And that's just, you know, I'm trying not to confuse myself. So, but yeah, let's say it's a male and a female. You know, and there are many males out there who, will expect so much from women. And expect women to fucking take it and take it and take it. And just, if there's anybody out there who knows anybody who's fucking going through this, you know, if there's any way that I can fucking help, man, or just, even if listening to something like a podcast like this could help, you have a fucking choice in life. You know, if you're scared about what he or she is going to do to you, unbank that motherfucker. You know, don't worry about that. Because you get one chance to live life. And you know, it's unfortunate that some people are killed because of domestic violence and shit like that. It's just arguments that get out of fucking control, man. And then the guns might not even come back. Some people get beat to death. You know, like, it's serious shit physical violence can be. Like, if people don't understand that, like, it is serious shit. Because it progresses and progresses and it grows like a fucking disease, man. Like, just festering. And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger until it's just easier as fuck to just beat somebody's fucking face in, and then the emotional trauma that comes with it. It's fucking horrible, man. It's fucking horrid. And I just want to let anybody out there know that you really can get out of that situation. Yeah, go bite. You're gonna have to bite the bullet on some shit. Like, go back to your families, because everybody's situation's different. You might not have parents, so go to your aunts, your cousins, your fucking somebody you trust, man, that has your best interest at heart, that wants to see you do well in life. And you fucking take it from there. And you know, I work on pride every day, on my fucking pride, man. It kills me. You know, like, the pride, it'll get you. The pride and the ego, it'll just fucking get you every time. But you're gonna have to not humiliate, but humble yourself, or, you know, somebody could really end up getting fucking hurt, man. You know, when is the next time going to be any different? And when you push away the people that were there for you for most of the time, and they all of a sudden fucking disappear, man, you got to get the fuck out of that relationship. I don't care if there's hitting going on or not. That's a sign. That's a motherfucking sign, dude. Like, I fucking... I don't like physically abusive or emotionally abusive people. And I have been an emotionally abusive person, although I didn't realize it, with all the lies and just the selfishness that overclouded myself. And it hurt people. Like, hurt their feelings over time. It did, you know, disappointed them, hurt them. You know, some of them don't trust me again, and that's the burden I bear, and that's okay. But, like, the emotional neglect and the emotional shit that comes with it, man. You know, you beat a chick or whoever down to the ground every fucking day, man. They're gonna get used to it. And they're gonna feel so weak on the fucking inside, and you're going to intimidate them into thinking that you'll kill them if fucking they call the cops, and you'll always find them. And you know what? Maybe they will fucking find you. But you know, when they do find you, if they do find you, you'll be a completely different person. And you're not going to take their shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? Nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves to do, you know, like an innocent person does not deserve to be neglected or abused or treated like shit or spoken to like fucking shit all the time. Because you know what I found out? And here's a fucking secret that I fucking, you know, all that shit that I would get mad over, that people get mad over when they fucking go hitting or go fucking, you know, emotionally lashing out on somebody. It's your shit. It's the other person's shit. That's what I meant to say. It's their shit. They don't want to look at themselves and what they've got going on. They don't want to deal with their own personal shit, so they are going to stir up, like, and some people don't even, they've done it for so long playing the goddamn victim, it's crazy that it's become second nature to them. You know, and it kind of pisses me off because the worst thing about it, like the worst type of people I think in this world are people that know what they are doing. They're smart and extremely intelligent, and they fucking do it anyway. That's why you can't fix a sociopath, because they know what they're doing and they just don't fucking care. And they refuse therapy because there's nothing wrong with them. That's just the way the motherfucking world is. Like, I don't know. Life is nuts. Hopefully that helps someone. Just know that you can get out of it. There's always ways. If there's anything I've learned in this life, it's motherfucking loopholes are there, man. Maybe the cops aren't the answer. And just swallow your pride and go to somebody that you fucking trust and be like, oh, I can't go there because I'm not going to put them in a predicament in harm's way. This is our shit and I'll just deal with it. Well, what if they fucking kill you next? You can't deal with it anymore. That's game over, dude. And if you have children, they're going to be without a mom or a dad or a fucking, like, some people don't get second chances, man, in this fucking life. So just know that life is precious, man. And if you're getting beat down to a bloody pulp, or it's starting to happen, or somebody's just fucking avoiding you, or somebody's lashing out at you, leave. If it is a custody battle of some sorts, take steps to leave. It might take a while, but until then, ignore them. It's hard to do the right thing in life and go down the right path. Like, the right path is the hardest path usually. It's not the easiest path. So just, sorry about that. I felt real passionate about that and wanted to share them words with somebody. Hopefully, maybe even years from now, that somebody will listen to this podcast and they'll say, fuck yeah, I'm getting the fuck out right now. Just know that you're worth it, that you don't deserve that nobody's worthless, I mean, except for fucking certain types of, like, just in my personal opinion, do pedophiles, they can just rot over in fucking seventh circle of hell and die. But that's just my opinion. They were people once, but that's sick. I mean, like, there's some shit that's like, maybe over time people can forgive, but that is sick shit. Yeah, I know I'm getting pretty hot and heavy today, guys. I really hate the fact that, women. I wanted to touch on women before I sign on out of here. I think I'll take the whole fucking 45 minutes. Oh my God. Bantering and raving about emotional abuse, but that's just, it's real shit, dude. Nobody wants to fucking talk about it, man. They want to hide their fucking scars and hide this and that and fucking, and I don't know. But, yeah. I've seen women pull some serious shit. A guy don't like them or whatever, and, long time ago, these two girls came into a bathroom. My friend was having a party, and she got rejected. So she goes in there and fucking calls the cops, saying that she got fucking raped or whatever by him. Dude, women will pull some evil shit, man. Chicks can be fucking evil. Oh my God. Like, that's one of my favorite sayings ever. Is hell hath no fury like a fucking woman scorned, dude. When women are hurt for some reason, not every woman, but a lot of women that I have come across in my own personal and professional or whatever life, whatever profession that would be, I have no fucking idea. I've just been doing comedy and music and fucking just doing whatever the fuck I want forever. But just keeping it real. But yeah, yeah, I've seen some chicks get real fucking evil. They use it to their advantage. I've seen them use up men, and it makes me fucking sick. Some men that are friends of mine and fucking just use and just hustle and flow, because it's like a lot of men, I didn't say all, treat a lot of women like they're objects. Oh, I'm going to get this pussy. I'm going to get this fucking pussy, blah, 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 this and that. And in turn, the women, some of the women, take some of the men for everything they fucking got. Hustles them down. Hustles them out. So it's like, what's worse? I don't fucking know. But that's just something I've noticed with the progression of men, the men versus women kind of thing, and this old school traditional thinking that is in many of us around where I live. It's a bit country folkish, and they have traditional values. Women take care of the babies, fucking this and that and that. Now, I don't fucking believe that, dude. I think that anybody, even if they're genderqueer or whatever, can do whatever the fuck they want to do in this fucking life. People are so scared. Like, don't be scared to go and do what you fucking want to do in this life. Because what's beyond the next life? I mean, there's 1,000 different religions that say we're going 1,000 different places. I don't know what's beyond this one, so I'm going to have a fucking blast while I'm on this earth. Because once my fucking body leaves this earth, who knows? I'm going to the galaxy. I'm a fucking star. I don't fucking know. I'm a giraffe, you know? But, I've just lived it the fuck up. And I have plenty of reasons to regret a lot of things that I have said, and a lot of things that I have done, and a lot of things I just didn't think about it. I don't have a fucking filter. I don't have time for the filter. And I'm not heartless in any way, but when I'm passionate about a subject, I stick up for what I believe in, for what I fucking think in, because there's too many people around this motherfucking earth who are getting stomped on with their opinion. They don't voice their opinions because they're afraid. They're afraid of what people are going to think. They're afraid of getting embarrassed or rejected. And rejection's the worst. Rejection is like the worst one of them all. But you know what? Once you experience it, like let's say a stand-up comedy rejection. I've experienced that. And does it hurt? Yeah, it hurts a little bit. Fuck yeah, it'll hurt. But does it hurt is it as bad as you thought it was going to fucking be? No, because you can always bounce back and stand up. Just like you fucking can in life. You can always bounce back. Just never give up the faith in yourself, dude. Know that you fucking can do it. I mean, I try to do and be the best person I can now. Do I fail? Fuck yeah. Do I make 1,000 mistakes? Fuck yeah. But I am who I am. I've known who I was for a long, long time. Even beside the lies and just... Excuse me. I'm so sorry. That was sudden. I need something to drink, but... There's who you are. Excuse me. Whoa! I am talking a lot. There's who you are, and there's what you do. Some people can argue, because that's a really touchy subject for some people. What you do is who you are. You are what you eat, or what the fuck ever. I don't fucking know, but, there are people in this world who are not bad people, but they make bad decisions. They're good people that make bad decisions. And on that area, people flag them. Is like you get flagged. I call it the black flag. Like when someone has scorned me or fucking betrayed me so bad, and I betrayed others, dude. I have more than too many times. Like not 1,000 times, but enough. Like more than enough times than I should have to count. But at least I was real with them. I told them what was up. I can't go into details on that because that's too personal for me, and I don't like confessing it because I've confessed it many a time, but yeah, fuck, what was I talking about? Shit, 9:55, 9:54, 9:53, 9:52, 9:51. Sometimes that helps me. I've got so many mental problems. Oh, God. Okay, abusive. Nope. Moved on from that. We went to the women to the men, the women to the men. And I am not done. There was something I wanted to say. Fuck. And now I'm going to listen to this. And then I'm not going to delete it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do what everybody thinks I'm going to do. The most recent subject I can remember is, yeah. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do in this life. Yeah. And then I went over religions and shit like that. And they're scared, the rejection, the stand-up comedy thing. Okay, I'm getting closer. Am I getting warmer? I'm getting fucking warmer, dude. I can feel it. It's a damn cough, dude. It threw me off. Damn coughing. Is everybody feeling okay? How's this COVID thing treating it? Yeah, I've been planning to go to some concerts this year. There's lots of really cool concerts, guys. Like, if you're into country, gosh, that's fucking off the map this year. Willie Nelson's gonna be here. Chris Stapleton, fucking, oh shit. What's his name? He sings Family Tradition. No, not Hank Williams Jr. Fucking Garth Brooks. He does not sing Family Tradition. That's Hank Williams Jr. What am I thinking? I guess I lost that previous subject, and that was a good one. Damn it. I could feel that it was a good one. But, yeah, I've done shit that I'm ashamed of. It was right before that. If you do shit that you're ashamed of, you can't beat yourself about it the whole rest of your fucking life. And you'll have people that'll bring it up in your face. But, actually, most people won't bring it up in your face, and that's the most unfortunate thing. They'll always go to the shit talking first. Everything now that I have said, that I say to another, I will say it to that person to their fucking face. And I have. And I got a pretty good track record for that shit. Because I don't have time for the shit no more. I don't have time. Oh yeah, what you are is, is who you are, what you do. Fuck yeah! Alright, I got 656. You are, like I was saying, you are what you eat. Yeah, person, they made bad choices, blah, blah, blah. I covered that, but damn it. Oh, man. Oh, gosh, on a personal note. I have a relative that's moving out. And it's exhausting getting this fucking... When you put like 30 years into a fucking house or a mobile home or it doesn't matter where it is. Dude, there's just so much shit. It just never ends. Super Soaker Twister, a fucking Fry Daddy, it just never fucking ends, man. I'm never gonna get done, but... And we got like a week, but... Anyway, how are you guys? I hope you guys are all well. I've got the last 5 minutes, and what should I talk about? Just to wrap up with the abusive thing. Let's see, I did the win on women, men on men, men on women. Yeah, and just something to add on a personal note, like, don't think that, like, I'll never get any better, this is as good as it's gonna get kind of shit. Because it'll get better. It will. A lot of people just don't want to be alone and wait it out. And I mean, I'm alone. I'm a single person. I spend a lot of time alone. I watch movies by myself. I do research by myself. I look for jobs by myself. I am best friends with myself at this point. And at the end of the day, you can't love anyone else. It sounds so corny, but it's true. Until you love who you are. Who you are. Because that person is not going to make you complete. Ever. That little empty hole that you'll feel. And that shit, that scratch that's never going to... That itch that's never going to get scratched. That's your journey. We all have a journey on this earth. And I wish you guys the best in going down that journey. It is 2:06 a.m. and I think I'm going to sign off. I really appreciate, for people who are still actually listening, I appreciate all the downloads. You guys being so fucking cool. Throw me a message. I put them on... if for the public or whatever, I've, on my own personal accounts too, but I put them on Twitter, on fucking YouTube, just fuck it. You never know sometimes what you've gone through is supposed to be a testament. You could save somebody's life maybe one day. Maybe that's not why you went through it, but, a positive thing could come out of something really bad. So keep the faith, keep the strength, love each other, love yourselves. And this is Holly D signing off on Seriousness/Conversation Podcast for Abusiveness. Up next, I'm going to talk about something else. I love you guys. Peace out. Take care of yourselves and each other.